pretty active my entire life. I played softball. About 8 years ago, I started getting into paddling. Started out just leisurely, and then a group of us wanted to race, so we started training harder, and we did a few races that year, and then we lost a few people. So last couple of years, this crew has been together. It's all women this year. Our first crew was mixed, so it's been lots of fun.
I got diabetes on my dad's side, and then lupus runs on my mother's side. So I really gotta watch, like either way, something's gonna come up if I don't take care of myself. So really trying to take care of myself. Because I've been like sober for 5 years, so I lost a lot of friends like 5 years ago, people I thought were my friends. And I notice now, like they're starting to notice what I'm doing, and they're like, oh, that's cool, you should do this, you should do that. And then they're like, well, I wanna come out, but then they don't. So it's like that, the need is there, but they just haven't done it yet. So I just think they're not ready. And so I'll just keep doing what I do, and once they're ready, and be like, yeah, come out and do OC6 paddling with us.
When you're paddling, what you're supposed to be doing when you're paddling is extending out as far as you can. Your arms should be straight. You're trying to engage your entire core muscles. So it's a total body workout. You're planting your paddle, and then it's psychologically imagining pulling yourself up to that paddle. So that engages all of your core and your back. When you're doing that, you're also pushing with your legs. So you're trying to get as much power in your pull as you possibly can, and that's what's going to pick the rig up and make it glide on the water. So ideally, everybody's going in the water at the same time, pulling at the same time, and that rig will just glide.
I'm on the water all the time. That's very spiritually grounding for me. I just find that connection very peaceful. Especially on the Grand River, because there's hardly any, it's very still, quiet, calm. So I find that. So I think that keeps me grounded. It just sets the tone for the day.
What motivates me, I would say, there's a few things. I mean, I love being out on the water at the time of day that we were out. I can just imagine, because this is an indigenous rig, right? This is indigenous to people that were crossing oceans, and it's not Haudenosaunee, but we were canoers. But it's just, I like to imagine what it was like to be in that age and state and be out on the water and to appreciate the water. That's one thing that really inspires me. The other certainly has a lot to do with the level of diabetes and heart disease that's in my personal family. So I try to be active because I know that I have all these things already going against me, just based on who I am.
You have to become almost like your own champion. Like, I know a lot of people, I was just talking to one of my cousins, she's like, I need somebody there to like motivate me and everything like that. And really with myself, my motivation comes from within. Like, it's just really strong there, where I'm like, okay, I don't want to get up at 5:30 in the morning, but it's like, okay, you gotta get up, come on, just go. And you just talk yourself through it, and then once you're through it, and you feel so much better once you're done. It's like, yes, I've gotten my workout, and it's not even 7 a.m. You know what I mean? So like, you just have to self-motivate. You have to be your own little champion kind of thing, own little cheerleader. So when you do something, you give yourself a pat on the back, because not everybody's gonna be there with you.
You need to be well emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, and you need to find a balance in that. It's a fourfold thing. There's got to be a balance. You can't focus only on the mental thing. There's got to be all four components in order to be aboriginally well.